Hey, Facebook family and the broader community that are tuning in for day two, the official day two of the Global Unity Summit. And while I was just briefing myself on the phenomenal human beings that are going to be joining us for today's stream, and can I just say, if you haven't already cleared your day, cleared your schedule to join us at such unprecedented times, getting inside information, insights into some of the most intelligent, genius, creative, entrepreneurial, cutting edge minds and leaders, then please clear the entirety of your day so that you can be present with us as we venture into day two of the Global Unity Summit. The Global Unity Summit requires a mass amount of visibility. The reason we want as much visibility as possible, and we learned so much of this yesterday, that your attention is your currency. Your attention is your currency. So where are you investing your attention? Where's everyone else on your social media investing your attention right now? Because if you turn on the news, if you look for too long through your Instagram feed, what you'll quickly notice is that there's many messages that are divisive, that are segregating, that are taking positions of opposition. And we want as much collective focus, intention, and attention on the message of unification. And as we discussed yesterday, unity is not so black and white. Unity is about being able to expand our minds and sometimes be able to exist with people that don't necessarily believe the same things that we believe. Being able to create a harmony and a synergy, even in our differences. And I don't know about you guys, but debriefing myself last night, integrating all of those phenomenal conversations, I was just sort of, my mind was stretched by the possibility of what we truly can create together as humanity. So I'm deeply humbled and honored to be hosting throughout today. Once again, I've got a co-host jumping on, Jamie Green. She's an absolute incredible legend. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. She's going to be supporting and moderating a few of the panels today. If you haven't already, please share this stream. The person I'm about to introduce you to is a dear brother of mine and a phenomenal artist, a world-renowned poet. And we're going to be kicking off today with some of his amazing artistry. So I'm going to invite him into the room. Brother, can you hear us?
There she is.
There you are.
What's up? I'm dealing with some Tulum crazy Mexican internet, so fingers crossed.
You know what? I would expect nothing less for a global summit, that we would have different degrees of global internet. So that makes total sense. We can bear with you.
Of course. The good news is I'm just coming in to just drop a 10-minute bomb on everyone, a love bomb, and then peace out. So this only has to work for a little bit.
You're with us in spirit the whole time though, right, Adam? This is important. You can't just be piecing out energetically.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you in spirit, and I'm on one right now. Actually, like I've been riding this wave of fire that I just posted to my Instagram too, and I was like, all right, this is the first time I think I've ever told the people that are watching my videos, F you. And so it's beautiful because I'm bringing a different layer of compassion, a different flavor.
Amazing. And what inspired that, Adam?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Present.
Wonderful.
Are you there? Are you there? Oh, there you are. Okay. It's temperamental. Adam, do we have you? Do we have you? And you're back in. Oh, maybe we shouldn't push it. Maybe we should just let you do your performance. I want the people to have the message, the transmission. Your opening day
We're
2.
gonna the opening of day 2. I apologize everyone for the internet. I was actually on the internet for the last 30 minutes and it went down, and now there's cell service, but I'm trusting it's all happening for us. And Nicole, basically what I was saying before is that I think that love and compassion and all of those feel good emotions, I think people have gotten some idea of what that's supposed to look like. And I'm bringing a bit more fire these days because I think that people get to also see that love can be fierce, and love can stand and have strong opinions, and love isn't empirical. It doesn't look the same for everyone, but that's the poem that I'm going to do today called Pandemic, which is a reminder that we're not all going to agree, but we can all love each other and have compassion, because that's ultimately what this is about.
And that has been the through line amongst all of the conversations. So I love that so many leaders are actually rising up to embrace our differences and recognize that unity doesn't happen when we're all on the same page. It happens when we respect each other's pages. So I can't wait for this. I'm going to pin your video so that everyone can only receive you, and I'll be right here watching and enjoying your artistry, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. And for everyone who's here right now, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. One more time, deep breath in, exhale. Is this pandemic really a plandemic? I mean, should we put the word planned in it? Numbers aren't adding up, but they're being presented by academics, defended by semi-true narrative with a bunch of lies crammed in it. No wonder no one knows what to believe. Each elected official holds an ace up their sleeve. Those sworn to protect us hold racist beliefs, and everywhere that we look, we see incentivized greed. I don't mean to be critical of the Hippocratic Oath, but it seems hypocritical to pay doctors for every prescription they wrote for some drug they've never studied or even seen. First time they heard about it was last week at a meeting with a sales representative, not the people who made it. Their job is selling doctors, not protecting the patients. Telling them, doc, you don't even have to take it. Just write the prescription. Time you'll get paid. It's that simple and easy, and it's not being sleazy. It's just a part of the system you're in. You work hard, you have a guilty. Well, here's a new lens. It's not your job to make sure it works. That's the government's. So if the drug doesn't work, it winds up being unsafe. Your conscience is clear. You made no mistakes. And if anyone asks what you have to say, well, take no responsibility. Blame the FDA. This is supposed to be for the people, by the people, but the more that people lie to people, the more that people ignore the people who buy the people. We fight in wars and die for people with no remorse. We divide our people. We've gone off course, take pride when people are on our side like it's good versus evil. But across that line, when you see those people, look deep inside, because they're still good people. Everyone's fighting about what's true, but no one actually knows. So what are we actually fighting about? Since when did we need you and I to agree in order for you to see the human in me? As if holding a different set of beliefs implies you and I are sworn enemies. But even if after I die, you won't be mourning for me, I know in my heart we were not born enemies. Because babies don't enter with hate in their hearts. That's a trait that they learn from the people who are supposed to be role models, parents, teachers, and guides, the ones kids imitate when they're just starting life. So if adults can just learn to put hate to the side, the next generation can learn that love has no sides. Love is blind, love has no eyes. So if you see anything but love, you're not seeing it right. If you can understand this, it means that I'm speaking to you. If you can understand this, it means that I'm speaking to you. I'm down on my knees and I'm pleading with you with the infinite amount of variables that had to go just right for you to even know what it means to be alive. How about some gratitude? Start living with pride because it wasn't random or luck. You were given this life. You were chosen. There are reasons you're here. You may not know them or see them. It might not be clear, but do you really believe that you were meant to spread fear? Judge people for the color of their skin. Tell them they're less worthy because of the political party they're in. Vaccines, guns, abortions, religion, it's not who they are, it's just an opinion which can change. But what remains the same is underneath the belief is always a person with hopes and dreams just like you. And they may not know what to do, so their actions might look like screaming in your face, but what they're hoping will happen is that they finally feel safe. In this world full of misinformation, not knowing who to trust, being told to take sides because it's them versus us, they are just a person trying to feel safe. Fear is the virus and it's already inside us, but it lies dormant as long as we keep letting love guide us. And the key is to see that me exists in them. And it might look backwards, but we have way more in common than we ever have different. And from that shared space, I can see the saint in your sin. But if we play by different rules, how can anyone win? There is no vaccine 5G conspiracy strong enough to close your heart or force you to live in fear of me unless you choose to let it. We are all in this together unless you choose to forget it. The truth is, I am sending love to you, and you can choose not to get it. But I hope you catch the love bug and then choose to spread it, because that is a plan that I can get behind. So let's start a pandemic.
Such a beautiful piece, brother. Congratulations on releasing that. Such a potent and powerful message. And like actually such an incredible summary of every single conversation, which had such a diversity of conversations yesterday, from race relations all the way through to economics and finance. And it was the same message, like we're allowed to believe different things. We don't need to keep going to war with each other just because we believe different things, that our humanity can sing beyond all of that.
Yeah, and it's tough to see, you know, in the spiritual community, all these people using words like spiritual bypass. Like, if you don't agree with me, you're spiritually bypassing. Or if you don't agree with my opinion, you're privileged. Like, understand that we are not going to agree. It's the most beautiful aspect of life, is every single person that you see is going to have differences from you. And yet at the same time, if you believe that that's somehow wrong, if you believe that's bad and you shame people for that, it is going to create an isolated planet for yourself first and foremost. It is okay to have differences. It's something we can celebrate. And I hope that you do it. And for those of you in the spiritual community, I know there's a lot of you on here right now. Do not hide behind the guise of words like spiritual bypassing or privilege or whatever else is being used to make others feel less than or wrong. There's no place for it, not in the new designing. So thank you for creating this, Nicole. Thank you everyone behind the scenes who has been working so diligently to make this happen. And thank you to all of you who are taking time out of your lives to be in this energy and to ask the questions of how we can choose love at deeper and deeper levels.
Thank you, brother. We're going to drop your links so that everyone can follow you. Getting heaps of love on the stream.
I might have lost you. I lost it at the very end.
I said you're getting so much love
gave it all.
On the stream. So we're going to, of course, share your work and your account. We love you.